Welcome to the Parsha Snap. This week we have promises, at least 2 Moses face palms, a war, a travel timeline, and some more. Let's get into it. Hello everyone. We have too much material and not enough time, so let's not waste it. We have 2 Torah portions this week, Matot and Masei. Let's start with Matot, the first one, which is the leaders. All the leaders were gathered, and they were told about the laws of oaths and vows. Not recommended to do them, because if you break it, bad stuff. Don't try it at home. Why the heads? Because they were important for annulling any vow if needed. And there's a lot of laws, but we won't get into them currently. Next, we have the war with Midian. Why was there a war with Midian? Because they used the women of their tribe to seduce Jewish men towards adultery, bad, and adultery, very bad, causing the death of 24,000 people, about 4% of the current population. Who went? Moses himself, though the great leader he was, did not enter the battle, because when he was leaving Egypt, or really running away, he hid in the land of Midian, and as gratitude towards the land, he did not wage war personally with the people. Shows us a little bit how gratitude should really be appreciated. The army was led by Pinchas, who was the hero and stopped the plague that was caused by the women. What happened? They spared the women, the same ones that caused all the problems. Which leads us to Moses' first facepalm of the week. They did resolve the issue, they divide all the spoils, war's over. Then we have the request of the tribe of Reuven, Gad, and 1/2 of the tribe of Manasseh. They had an interesting request. Before going into the land of Israel, they said, let us have land here. It's nice, lush, big. We have a lot of people. We have a lot of cattle. And Moses says, oh no, not again. Same problem. 40 years ago, the Jews did not want to enter the land. And that caused all the people to die. And 40 years in the desert wandering. That's our second facepalm of the week. So he tells them very clearly, this is not a good idea. You're going to ruin the resolve of everybody. And they clarify, no. We'll only settle for real once everybody has their land in the land of Israel, currently Canaan. Moses makes conditions, very clear conditions, tells them to the leaders, tells them to the head, tells them to his successor. Everybody agrees. Great. That brings us to the end of Matot. Now we have Masei, which is the last portion of this book. It records the travels of the nation beginning from Egypt up until the current day, right before they enter the land of Israel. 40 years. 48 transitions. There's mystical explanations, there's practical explanations. Best is to see the transition over time and where you came from and where you currently are. Then they discuss how the land will be divided through a lottery. But it's more God-driven. There's no luck involved. It's all from God anyway. They discuss the borders of land, how big, wide, north, south, east, west. They establish the new leaders of the tribes. They discuss the land of the Levites, who technically did not have inheritance, but the cities acted as bastions of devotion to God and Torah study and wisdom. and most importantly, refuge for the accidental killer. Person kills accidentally, such as a erroneous axe swing where the blade strikes somebody in the forest. Then he runs away there until he receives his atonement. The laws of murder are explained, detailing what is considered murder, not as simple as you think. And then we have the wise daughters of Tzalafchad, part 2. The women were told that they will receive a family portion inheritance in the land from their late father. But there was a concern that they would marry outside the tribe. They weren't planning on doing that, which would transfer the land to a different tribe, thus causing a loss to their current tribe. So they were advised to marry within their own tribe, which they were going to do anyway. And they found very good, suitable husbands. This marks the end of the book of Bamidbar, or Numbers. Tune in next week as we begin the last book of the Torah, Devarim, or Deuteronomy. It's like the last season of a TV show, lots of flashbacks, reminiscing. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you have any questions, which I'm sure you do, please leave them in the comments. Subscribe to catch us next week. Until then, keep studying, my friends.